Last time on Termicon, Sunfall, our heroes got their butts kicked. But now they're back to take on the biggest threat yet. Let's get to it. Season 1, Episode 2. Solar Beasts. Written by Tolis, Mitsa. Fate and Ixt. Eastern. European Wastelands Day, a centra squad is working on repairs when suddenly the ground begins to rumble. From out of the smoke and dust, 3 hulking, fire-veined beasts charge forth, blasting the soldiers with searing energy beams. One unlucky guy is flung more than 100 feet through the air, landing hard on a nearby mountain. Int. Refuge base. Infirmary rail lays out the casualty report. 1 soldier missing, 2 severely wounded. He looks up as Leia storms into the room. She slams her fist into a nearby console. Leia, these aren't random attacks in unit. They're coordinated. Leia steps out of the infirmary and into the training hall, where Termicon is sparring with several central warriors. His movements are flawless, powerful. With every strike, he deflects their blows while sending them sprawling across the floor. He moves with such precision that he doesn't even break a sweat. He stops mid-move, turning his head slightly as he scans the faces of the room. Termicon pattern recognized. Solar beasts drawn to power surges. Leia walks up beside him, nodding grimly. Leia, refugees are next. We need to move. They race across the base, leaping over smoldering rubble as they go. Int. Refuge base. Lab. Rail and a scientist examine a piece of charred solar tissue from one of the beasts. Rail, anything? Scientist? It's not just solar energy. It's enchanted plasma. Old magic. Leia runs in, catching her breath. Leia, we got a signal. There's a beast at the wall. It's heading in. The scientist and Rail exchange a look. Now then, we got company. Looks like the mages weren't kidding. This is gonna be a long night. Ixt. Small village night. A beast crashes down in the middle of the refugee camp, blasting refugees with its energy beams. People scream and run for cover as fires break out and tents are incinerated. Suddenly, a figure drops down in front of it, cloak billowing behind her. Leia, hold it right there. You're not getting any closer. The beast turns, fixing its burning gaze upon Leia. Leia, whoa, what? How can I blast this thing? She leaps aside as the beast blasts her position, narrowly missing her. She draws her sword, charging forward. Leia, come on, you big overgrown lizard. Let's dance. The beast swipes at her with its claws, but Leia dances out of the way. She slashes at its legs, drawing blood. The beast roars, shaking its leg to dislodge the blade. Leia, oh, you think that's gonna work? As if I'm just gonna stand here and let you beat me? The beast lashes out again, clipping Leia and sending her skidding across the ground. She quickly recovers, rolling away as the beast charges forward. She jumps up, slashing at its face. The beast recoils, smoke rising from its scorched hide. Leia, don't think you can scare us away, you overgrown lizard. Not while we got people to protect. She runs back to the fight as the beast prepares to charge again. Just then, another warrior drops down beside her, joining the fight. Termicon stands aside, leaps into the fray, striking the beast with a series of rapid jabs and spinning kicks. He hits the beast so fast that it's hard to keep track of his attacks. Finally, he delivers a devastating kick to the beast's chest, sending it reeling backward. Termicon now. He gestures to Leia, she understands, leaping forward and plunging her sword deep into the beast's chest. The beast shrieks as it collapses. Its body explodes in a shower of sparks, collapsing into a pile of charred metal and smoke. Leia and Termicon turn to see the rest of the refugees standing and cheering. Leia grins at Termicon, offering her hand to help him up. Leia, hey, that wasn't so bad. We actually took one down. Termicon, at what cost? Half the settlement destroyed? Countless refugees, dead or injured. Leia looks away, ashamed. Leia, well, at least we got one beast down. Suddenly the ground begins to rumble again. Leia and Termicon exchange a worried glance. Termicon brace for impact. From the dust and smoke, 4 more beasts charge forth, each one larger and more menacing than the last. Ixt, mountainside night, in the shadows of a tall mountain. A huge solar worm slithers along the rocks. It pauses, sensing something. Worm, so much energy. I can feel it in my coils. It charges off, leaping from rock to rock as it makes its way to the source of the energy readings. Int, Refuge Base Command Center Rail. Sees a message over the radio. Rail here? Rail? Yeah, we're working on it. He hangs up, shaking his head. Rail Solar Beast signatures are growing exponentially. On the screen behind him, a map of the region shows more and more solar beasts appearing. Rail, we're not stopping an army. We're holding off extinction. Ixt, Mountainside Night. Laya and Termicon scale the rocky mountainside, moving from boulder to boulder. The wind whips around them, almost knocking them off their feet. Termicon, it's here. Leah looks up to see a massive solar white silhouetted against the sky. It lets out a deafening roar, shaking the very foundations of the mountain. Laya. So this is one of the bigger ones. Termicon. Bigger. Stronger. Faster. If we can't bring it down, it could destroy the entire base. Leah, you got a plan, Termicon? I'll draw its fire. You disable its flight. Leah nods, understanding. Leah, okay, let's do this. She charges forward, leaping onto a nearby boulder. She draws her sword, pointing it at the beast. Laya, hey, overgrown lizard, ready for another dance. The beast fixes its flaming eyes on Laya, letting out a roar. It lunges at her, blasting her position with a bolt of solar energy. Leah leaps out of the way just in time, rolling away as the boulder explodes in a shower of rocks and dust. Termicon go. He charges forward, slamming his gauntlets into the beast's chest. The beast stumbles back, surprised by the sudden attack. Termicon presses his advantage, pummeling the beast with blow after blow. Termicon now, Laya. Laya wastes no time, leaping into the air. She drives her sword deep into the beast's chest, but it only manages to stun it for a moment. The beast shakes its head, throwing her off balance. She quickly recovers, readying herself for another attack. The beast roars, shaking Leah off and sending her tumbling to the ground. She rolls away as the beast charges forward, its jaws wide open. She leaps up, narrowly avoiding its snapping jaws. Laya, you okay? Termicon, I'm fine. Almost there. Struggles to keep the beast at bay as it tries to shake him off. Laya takes her chance, charging forward and burying her sword deep in the beast's chest. This time she holds on tight, refusing to let go. Laya, do it, Termicon. Please. He nods, gathering all his strength, slams his gauntlets together, creating a pulsing version. It's a risky move that could cost him everything, but he has no choice. The energy surges through his arms, coursing through his veins. He grits his teeth, struggling to maintain control. Suddenly the beast collapses, collapsing around them. Both Laya and the beast are thrown off balance as it shuts down. The beast falls to the ground, crashing into the rocks and dust, its eyes dim and lifeless. Leah slides off the beast, collapsing beside it. She looks up at Termicon, who is slumped against a nearby rock. His skin is pale, and he's breathing heavily. Leah, Termicon, are you okay? He nods weakly, closing his eyes. Termicon, I'm fine, just tired. Leah smiles weakly, knowing he's lying. Leah, right? Of course you are. Come on, let's go home. As they start to walk away, the beast explodes in a shower of sparks and metal. Laya and Termicon turn to see the other refugees standing on the mountain pass, waving and cheering. Laya grins, raising her sword in the air. Laya, to be continued. Episode 3, coming soon. Let's fade out. Title card, Termicon. Sunfall, to be continued in Episode 3.